Anime from Scratch is back. That's Cam King.
That's Demica.
And this
is Liar
Game.
Episode 15.
Secret plan.
Full-length watch-along style reactions. Patreon, check them out. Take your own copy, watch along with us, or support us. It helps the channel go. We appreciate it. If you're watching here, that's fine too. Appreciate that. Enjoying this. Let's go ahead and get into this. Thank you for watching.
昼の国の皆さん、おはようございます。夕べはゆっくりお休みになられたでしょう。
こんな状況で休むわけねえ。
密輸人は越境ゲートへお進みください。
はいはい。秋山いくら運ぶかな。
決まってるじゃない。1億よ。
Oh, now that you said that, he's not.
はより多くのマネーを獲得するゲーム。
He's gonna do
そのためには夜の国に残ってる私らのマネーを減らさなければ。
Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna meet finally.
Yeah.
飛んでくる。
Nope. Never mind. They're not. Just not. That's not.
検査ルームでの制限時間は10分って決まりでしたが、検査ルームに何分以内で入れ。
Oh, that's very interesting.
あ、やっと来た。今まで何やってたんだ。とにかく。ダウンされた。
夜の国検査官は
You had nothing in there.
夜の国密輸人、見事5000万円をゲットです。
He's the GOAT. What can we say?
国を抜いたことにもなりますよ。
納得いかない。トランクからってのはどうよ。
勝ったからいいだろ。
まあまあ、福永の言う通りだ。俺の行動は説明が必要だ。
He's trying to set y'all up for success.
お前たちは ATM から金を下ろすためのカードだと思ってるだろ。
だってそうじゃないか。
It probably. Yeah, I was gonna say deposits, huh? Interesting.
このカード、1回でいくらまで下ろせると思う？
1億だろ。
確かに密輸人は
Right, can't carry 100 million, but you can take more money.
1回に下ろせる額は1億だなんて口座に残っていればいくらでも下ろせるぜ。まだある。
So he just left it in the room.
本人以外でも使える。
Oh.
本当かよ。
それを聞いてポケットの中でカードを折り、これさっき ATM で突っ込んだ時折れちゃって。
Yeah, I broke it in my pocket.
もしできないって言われたらどうするんですか？
大丈夫。切るって言ったのを確認してカードは
I was gonna say, yeah, he didn't.
折ったのは君のカードだから。紛失じゃ再発行できない。カードがなければ賞金が受け取れないから。
Oh, if you lose, so okay, you break it, they will, but not if you lose it.
爪になってないわ。
Calm down.
あんたの言いたいことは何？
He's getting there.
がなかったことは許してくれってこと？
ここまで説
Why does it look like there's something in the window right there?
だが、
That sign.
俺がやった
The background.
ゲームに勝利する方法が浮かび上がってくるじゃないか。
Pull all the cash out, leave it in the room.
方法？
なんだそれは。
今は
Yahweh.
検査ルームへお入りください。
はい。
She about to.
私行って。
I feel like she about to try something.
頑張って。
He told her to probably do something.
それでなんだよ。足りないものってのはよ。
俺たちの作戦に協力してくれる。
いわゆる裏切り者ってやつ。
We gotta pay him off.
あ、そんなやつ。
可能性は十分。
We offered him some, yeah.
欲望か恐怖か。例えばサラリーマンはなぜ会社に従属するのか。
Money. Fear their job.
会社員であれば給料が得られるし、社会的信用も保てるから。
Or and money, but yeah.
満たされることでつながっている支配関係だ。
Yeah.
夜の国はほぼ間違いなく恐怖による支配関係
だろうな。
彼女に託して時間をかけてプレイヤーと対話してできるだけ相手の状
That's the right person to do it. She's
大丈夫かよ、なおちゃんで。
Well, she's genuine.
頼りないからいいんじゃないか。人間は緊張が緩んだ瞬
yeah.
間にミ
She's
スを
not gonna feel like she's the complete opposite of that guy.
その弱点がこういう舞台で武器になる。俺なんかが検査ルームに行くと相手はバリバリに緊張。
Yeah, cause you look smart.
現にあの横谷から支配ってセリフを引き出したのは
Yeah.
必死に相手のことを探った。目いっぱい使い、懸命に話しかけ。というわけで、熊のぬいぐるみがお気に。
もう教えてくれてもいいだろう。
このゲームに勝つ方法よ。
Calm down.
勝つ方法。
It's to get their card.
それは
Maybe? I don't know.
検査ルームを通さずに丸々昼の国 ATM に突っ込む。
Yeah, we
正真正銘。
we actually smuggle it. Yeah.
全部昼の国 ATM の自分の口座に入金する。これで俺たちの口座は空になり、
That's crazy.
作戦によってマネーを獲得した俺たちはスコアで負けることに専念できる。
It ain't gonna be that easy though.
なおかつゲームも抜けられるってことさ。
おお、すげえ完璧なプランじゃねえ。
It's not perfect. It's not. No.
いや、俺はあえて必勝法。
Right.
肝心の裏切り者が決まってない。
That's the part. Yeah.
私たちにそんな弱気を見せたのは初めてだった。
Being afraid isn't necessarily being weak.
私はちょっと嬉しかった。
What is he reading?
何見てるんですか？
これ、夜の国のローテーションだ。
You've been keeping lots of notes.
ローテが不規則になってるんだ。
なぜですか？
ところで、裏切りそうな奴の目星はついたかい？
Maybe somebody they don't trust on the team.
勝負がつくとすればその差ですかね。
These motherfuckers.
やばいかな。
角田さん、江田さん、
What are they whispering about?
ことがあったんです。
聞きたいことって？
What are they up to?
その時のことを詳しく聞きたくて。
詳しく？別に何もないな。
What are they up to, bruh?
ないのか、困ったな。秋山さんになんで。
秋山が
検査ルームでのことを聞いてこいって。
やばいぞ。秋山絶対気づいてるぞ。
What are they fucking doing, bro?
ここから先の話は絶対誰にも話さないって約束してくれ。
Yes.
秋山がゲームに勝つ方法を話してただろ。
はい。夜の国 ATM の
Is
23
that
億を。
what? Are you being paid off to do the same thing for the other team or something? Or
国の ATM にある額って23億じゃなくて実は。
because y'all have been.
意味がわからないんですけど。
そうだよね。じゃあ順番に説明。
Yeah, they've been.
相手は長髪ヒゲ男だ。あいつは着席早々こう切り出し。
経過見たらわかる。次の密輸人はあんた。その次の検査官はデブだろ。
Yeah, all right. And
昼の国のローテのことをうちのボスが聞きたがっててね。
ボスって横谷のことか。
ああ、うちのボスはすごいよ。
I ate this motherfucker.
法を用意してる。
That
悪いがあんたらこのゲーム 100% 負けちゃう。
foolproof makes me think it's not gonna be foolproof.
次のターン密輸人だろ。その時昼の国 ATM に寄ってみない。中に3億円の現金が置いて
Right, and then they're
持って行っていいよ。
and they put it in. Yeah.
どういうこと？
このカード ATM から金を下ろすためのものだと思ってるだろう。
Yeah, these motherfuckers are already on it.
あの3億をお前が持っていくってことはボスは必勝法が使えない。メンツ丸つぶれってことさ。
That's a lie. That's part of the plan.
詳しい内情は言えねえが夜の国メンバーは皆同じことを思ってる。だからよ、ボスの鼻っ柱一度閉。
I trust that part, but I think taking his money is part of their plan. So
当然だけど3億のことは俺から聞いたなんて味方にも言うなよ。バレたら俺が殺されるかもしんねえ。
well, we have leverage against you if that's true.
The thing is, this feels like it's part of Yokoya's
Yeah.
plan to pretend that they're doing exactly what Akiyama said they might do and give him all this information.
口座に入れちゃったんですか？3億。
ああ、3億の現生見たら舞い上がっちゃ
Greed.
入れて26億でしょ。さっき20。
Because the next motherfucker did the same thing.
う。その次のゲームで同じ手口で入れちゃいました。
This dumbass.
それって騙されたってことですよね。
She had that Attack on Titan lightning flash go off in her head.
だからなおちゃん、このことはぜひともない。
Oh, we telling somebody. Don't you fucking worry. Thank you. Honestly.
盗み聞きしてたのか。
Damn, she.
だろ。秋山の作戦があれば結局どうってことないんだよ。
Yes, it is. That's 600 more million you have to smuggle.
北村は検査ルームです。
Oh, fuck.
遅かった。ことは何？夜の国の ATM には。
Yeah.
嘘なの？金運んだら横谷が困るって。
Nah, that's nope.
怒らないで聞いてもらえるかな。
Oh no.
ゲームに立ち寄った時、本当に3億ある。
It looked like there was more than 300 million.
以外にもあったのか？
はい。
Did you take it all? Don't tell me you took it all.
それどうした？ごめんなさい。
Oh my god.
だって検査官の言う通りやれば横谷をつ。
Why would you believe they're all idiots? That's why they're in these games anyway.
合わせて13億1000万ってどんだけよ。
You're right.
見事に決まりましたね、横谷の作戦。
Niggas is dumb.
しても残り30
That's a
ゲーム
lot of rounds.
体勢が消してしまうとは
God damn. Dude. It's right. It wasn't a they were wrong actually. The guys they were on Yokoya's team. They called it a foolproof plan. It was not foolproof. It was fool inducing. Like fucking it was for fools.
Yeah.
It was for idiots.
So
if I'm in that game, I understand we're the audience members, so we have all the information. But if I'm the inspector or the smuggler in that game and I'm walking in and they go, yeah, we'll give you 300 million. And I walk in the room and I see all 1.1 billion left too. I'm turning around going, something is off, man. This is weird. Why would they give me all this money and say that, they're going to play and say, it's going to hurt the bot. How did they pull out all this money then? They all would have had to do it. One person can't just pull out all 1.1 billion, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I think they can still try and do their plan. What they have to do is they all have to give somebody their cards. And that person pulls out all the money in one round. And then whoever's in the next room or whatever, whoever they can hire can pull all that money and put it back into the ATM.
mm-hmm.
But then that gives, I guess they don't need to do all the money though. They just need to do some.
So the first guy tells him, well, they all got told the same thing. But basically, it's some of Yokoya's own money that he's offering up. And you take it, you'll be hurting him. And I want to hurt him because I'm mad at him.
Sure, that's believable. You know what part's not believable? You can't tell your teammates.
Right. Even though.
Because you know why? Because the next person's going to say, take Yokoya's money. Because if you told your teammate, then you would know that the first person already took all of Yokoya's money. And so when you go in and they say, hey, you can take Yokoya's money, like, no, that's a lie. Somebody already took his money. That's why that was the giveaway that they were tricking him.
And then there were rounds in between. That's the thing too. Like they go and smuggle or whatever. They've been going to inspect. Country of Night smugglers telling them, hey, do this. And they know that same person is going to be the very next smuggler. So such and such goes in to the Country of Night where the day ATM is and is taking that money, using their card, putting it back into the day ATM in the Country of Night. But because it's used their card, it's kind of like they're putting money to their own account. And they really thought the fact that they came over there and was like, I thought it was going to hurt them. It's like, yes, but look how your team, did it feel like this is hurting the other team the way your team is reacting to this information?
And the other team knew who the 3 dumbest motherfuckers on that team was. They figured that shit out. They said these 3 motherfuckers is the dumbest, most gullible people on that team. Because they weren't going to do Now, they weren't going to do Akiyama, and they weren't going to do Fukunaga. And they knew not to try them with that bullshit. Yep. They weren't going to do the blonde guy because he was already. So that's 4. There's only 5 left. And they knew the small kid, fat guy, and the tall, banking looking dude.
You know who they need? That one guy with the glasses, the sunglasses from the first game.
Yeah, that he would have done with that bullshit.
My question is, I didn't follow where the money that they were stacking in there came from initially. Is that just
what do you mean?
That's the money that they had already smuggled in the briefcases. The Country of Night. They took the money that they had already smuggled over. Right?
Which money are you confused about? Hold on.
The money that's stacked in there.
That's in the ATM room.
In the ATM room, stacked outside.
When the smuggler goes, puts his card in.
Correct.
He can withdraw as much as he wants. So he
Correct.
takes all the money out of that ATM.
Correct.
And just puts it in the room.
Correct. And that's what they were doing. Country of Night was doing, was taking money out of that ATM
and just putting it in the room.
And just putting it in the room.
And then they go and they tell the person,
hey,
you're going to take all that money and move it to your ATM.
Which is already in the room.
It's not in the room of their ATM though.
Okay, you got to be clear about when you say their ATM.
The Country of Day's side. You're going to take it over to your side. Like you're going to take it.
Uh-huh. But you're not taking it into the inspection room. You're somehow literally
because of how, because remember they showed us a tour. Remember how they had that?
There's a gap where none of the people working on the game are there.
But it connects to both ATMs.
It connects both. You can just walk it over without being seen. And there's no time limit on how long you need to do that. There's only a time limit for when you're in the inspection room. So
it's either the smuggler or the inspector that can basically, so it's one or the other, but yeah, they're just walking. They basically just take it over.
So they're, say Jake from the Country of Day.
It's already in the room. So when they go to, they have the briefcase essentially. And when they get past the smuggling zone, they get into the Day of Night's ATM where they're going to put the money into their account. And they can take all that money and put it into their account or whatever, because it's right there when they walk in. Yeah.
So they're going to, let's say Jake. Jake is on Country of Day. He's going to the Country of Night.
And the money's out.
Next to the Country of Day ATM.
Yeah.
He's taking that money, smuggling it back to the country.
I'm saying they've pulled money and put it out.
Correct.
And you have to deposit the money in the other ATM. So when you get to the other,
when you say the other,
whoever, it doesn't matter whoever.
Okay.
Whoever is smuggling has to put their money into the other ATM. They have to smuggle across lines and then they got to deposit it.
Correct.
Where they're depositing it is a stack of money that the other person pulled out already, because that's where they pull from.
I see. So when the Country of Night, let's say Bob, is coming to do the smuggling, he's doing his normal smuggling, whatever he puts in the briefcase. But on top of doing the smuggling in the Country of Day, where the Country of Night ATM is, on top of doing that, he's taking money out and putting it off to the side.
Correct.
So that is where Country of Day, Jake is going into Country of Day's room where the night ATM is and taking that money and then bringing it over.
I don't know if I'm pretty sure they're just depositing it in that ATM, because when you're depositing it in that ATM, you're not putting it in necessarily in that ATM. You're putting it in your account. It's going for his account necessarily.
What I'm saying is, in order for the Country of Night to keep the money, it has to be in Day's ATM, even though Day's ATM is in the Country of Night. So if somebody from the Country of Day is depositing money over in the Country of Day area where the night ATM is, the Country of Night is not getting that money. That's what I'm trying to just make sure clarify, I guess. The money that's being left out is in the Country of Night next to Country of Day ATM, or is it in the Country of Day next to Country of Night ATM? Where's the money being left out?
There's two sides.
Correct.
The evil people.
Correct.
Pull their money
from
that ATM
in the day.
Pretty sure they just leave it in the room
of Country of Night.
And then I'm going to stop using Country of Night, because this side's just putting it in the room. They go to inspect. The smuggler's coming this way. And they're telling this smuggler, blah, 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 you can have this money
that's in there.
Right. And the smuggler is either, I don't know if they have to they have to deposit the money into their account. I don't know if it matters which ATM they physically bring it back to, but they would come back into the room and the money would be in there and they would just deposit that money into their account. So now it's flowing into the other people's ATM.
Yeah, because I know it doesn't matter which ATM the person puts the money in. If they use their card, it's going to their account. But for Night, it definitely matters that it's going into the ATM on their side of the country. So they can't be depositing money over here.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty sure the way they walk around. So
I'm assuming that night when they go to smuggle, in addition to whatever they put in the briefcase, they're putting extra money out on the side. So that way, the country of they can access
so their
that
smuggler is
and take that money to the country of night and put it in their ATM. And literally smuggle
their
it.
smuggler is smuggling it out. Their smuggler goes in, passes with the briefcase, and then they become the inspector
and say, "Hey, we left some extra money out."
And next to the ATM or whatever.
And then the day guy is taking the money from there over there.
Regardless of the process, I understand that they're just switching money into the other ATM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The result is clear. They lose it. The fact that he, I guess, anticipated that Akiyama was going to be more patient and then just went ahead with the plan. Also accounting for the fact that Akiyama was and their team was going to presume that his team hated him and used that to their advantage. Say, I hate Yokoya. That's exactly what Akiyama said they were going to do. They do it. Yeah, I hate him. I want you to win. Here, just take this money. Man, and they did it 3 times in a row. I like how they were just staring straight across. There's like, I think they said they got 30 rounds left.
Yeah,
and they said they've practically clinched victory.
But that's a lot of rounds to not for them to try and like take it back.
How could you, after they already tricked you, how could you can't use the same trick on them now? So whatever plan he had, I will say, it's like they're both smart, but they have completely different, not completely different, but their skill set in terms of like, I think part of it is just willingness because Akiyama doesn't necessarily want a bunch of control and he doesn't really want to be manipulating people, but he does it out of necessity. Whereas Yokoya is perfectly fine with it and doesn't have to like, I guess, second guess in that regard. And is okay with having people under his thumb. Even though Akiyama in that second game had them begging for them votes.
Those 3 people are dumber than the main girl. Because the main girl's not really not that dumb necessarily.
Well, they're also more susceptible because they're more self-serving. They're like, and they have less integrity. So it's easier for them to get. Also, and they're more greedy. Like she's not super smart, but her power is that she does not value money to the same degree. She prioritizes honesty and being kind, etc. And will play the game if she's coached to, but naturally, she's just a better overall person. But everybody's dumb except for Akiyama Funakaga. But Funakaga even has moments where it's like, I'm happy that she's on our team.
Like she's
not stupid.
She's becoming the person that we can I don't know, trust, but she's
also she's not trustworthy, but she's not stupid. I will say it's kind of reckless when she like openly attacks everyone where the other team can see that your team is breaking down. And this like gives them like competitive advantage, I think, to see that. But other than that, he's a little impulsive, also impatient when listening to Akiyama. He's already shown he's smarter than you. Can you just wait and listen to what you got to say?
This anime is pretty good. I don't know.
Man, imagine just binging it.
It would be. It's a good binge. It's a good.
I forgot about the first game. I was thinking of the second game every time I said the first game, but the first game was with the old man who used to be our
I forgot
teacher.
about it too. I forgot about him too. I wonder if we'll ever see him again. That'd be interesting if he ever popped
comes
back up.
back to save the day. I feel like I don't expect it, and I don't feel like they have to do it, but they could tie it into like her being honest and kind. Ended up helping her in the end because he comes back around. And
maybe he helps her, that would be cool.
But yeah,
Or it's the opposite. Maybe he still is a greedy
He's
ass
still a
fuck.
greedy fuck.
And they're trying to say that it doesn't matter how kind you are to some people. They're going to continue to be shitheads.
Or maybe he changes his life. Like he uses that money and starts, being less greedy. And ends up being so wealthy that he's able to be a little bit more giving in regards to like whatever she needs at that time.
I want Akiyama and Yokoya to at least meet in the room one time.
Right. Yes.
But Yokoya doesn't go in. I don't think he even steps foot in there anymore.
Yeah, because his superpower has been revealed.
His clairvoyance.
Yeah.
Some bullshit. I really thought that Mice was fucking sending messages back and forth for him, like carrying messages. I thought he could control him or something, or like had influence on him and shit. I'm just curious what trouble they must get into after this game, whether they win or lose. Like, how do they, I'm also curious how they're going to come back, because I think now it's going to be harder for them they can use the same strategy to come back.
But they have to be so much better than them. Well, a few rounds in a row.
The thing is, Yokoya is probably going to pick up very shortly, like that somebody is betraying them on his team. And like, he'll try and do something against that. I'm sure.
He probably already anticipates who it will be too.
Correct. Right. He probably already kind of knows who's going to be on that team. So I wonder, Akiyama's going to have to try and think a step ahead on that. I think that's the problem. Akiyama hasn't been thinking a step ahead of Yokoya. He's been catching up to Yokoya's plans and thinking of the same thing, but it's always like a round too late.
Well, they're kind of evenly matched. And one, I don't think Akiyama didn't account for the fact that one, they would have someone as smart as him on the other team. Two, that he would know someone on his team. And so Yokoya got the first jab, the first advantage, because he had the inside, the traitor. And that gave him a lead. So now since they're running at the same pace, Yokoya's going to stay in the lead until Akiyama does something to like start moving faster than him, because they're kind of evenly matched. Man, I wonder how many episodes this game lasts. I feel like this could potentially, how many is 25 episodes for the season?
24, 25, somewhere like that. Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel like it would last the rest of the season. I feel like they might get to a new game. But I feel like Yokoya also seems like a multi-season villain or antagonist. But maybe he's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, obviously the real villains are the people running.
Yeah, they're fucking like sports commentators up there.
Yes.
Almost there. You ever like see him argue a little bit? Well, I think this, I think what's his name is going to be doing good this game. I don't know if they can overcome what's his name's plan.
Mm-hmm. What are you reading?
Just the process.
Process of what? The game?
The carrying the money back and forth.
On Reddit. The amount of things. So I had Google AI try to explain to me something because I had misheard a rule or something during one of the episodes, and it was explaining to me wrong, and I kept having to say, "Well, da da da," and they were like, "Oh yes, you are right."
Well, this is the paid version of Chat.
Okay,
so you can have a research mode, so it like actually looks things up. Not saying it's always correct, but it's much more likely to have
a little more thorough,
correct information. But I kind of gave it the information it needed to look to lay it out in layman's terms for me how to describe. Better to say it this way. The other people's ATMs are in the other people's territories.
Correct.
The smuggler from side A enters side B's territory during his smuggling turn, right? They go up an elevator and they cross into
side B.
He uses his card to withdraw his money from that ATM.
Correct.
But instead of taking it home, he just leaves it there. He goes to the, what's it called? Inspection
room.
Right. Has the side B player, deceives them essentially. And apparently, so they're just, they would go that way and to the ATM. They can take that money on their way back this way without like being inspected or whatever.
Right.
To theirs. So they take it back, put it in their ATM using their card. I think it's yeah. I'm sure. I wish they had they put like an official map of the place out because they both take different routes when they like the inspector and the smuggler. I'm sure.
僕の ATM で現金を引き出し、自国に持って帰るのです。
どうやって
So, who's stopping them from just walking back over that line?
Right. That's was something that I forgot and did not pay close enough attention to. I thought they walk past the inspection room in that area where the cop is whenever they go back and forth between the ATM. I didn't even.
No, that's what I was trying to like. That's what he was talking about.
That's the area where there's nobody watching.
Nobody watching. But my question is, I guess they would just come and interrupt you. I guess they will allow you to walk back over the line as long as you don't have any money on you, and you can go get the money from that ATM and just bring it over.
Yeah,
is what I'm assuming they allow you to do, because what stops you from just pulling your money out here and then just walking back and putting it in?
彼は常時ここに待機している空港警察官です。
Yeah, so the smuggler just pulls out all the money, leaves it up there, comes in here and says, "Hey, by the way, when you go to smuggle on your next turn, just go take that money and put it back in your."
この窓、外全然見えないけど。
Or not, but like
you can literally walk by your ATM, take the money that they left
and
out,
take it with you. Oh, I see. That's it.
Take it with you to the other ATM. I'm thinking about all this walking back and forth. You literally are on the way there, pick up the money that they left out on purpose, take it to your ATM, take money out of that, or if you want to, I guess. I mean, yeah, that's theirs. But yeah, you put the money that you just got in there. That's going to be your money, but also their money because you just put it in there. What you call it? And then don't take any money into the inspection room. Just take $0. Just pass. They did it 3 times in a row. They smuggled $0.
あります。ならダウト5000万ですね。ダウトした5000万の半分。
Now it makes more sense.
ゲームなっけ。
そんなことはありません。やってみると。
Yeah. That makes sense now.
It felt convoluted at first. Not just the money, but like just the path.
I couldn't remember how the path.
The path makes so much sense.
I remember that they passed like both ATMs, but I couldn't remember like the whole elevator situation.
Yeah, they're coming for their. Okay, glad we got that cleared up.
Yeah, I know you guys are watching probably. These fucking idiots.
They probably were like, Jesus Christ, it took them this long. Also, like half of y'all probably stopped watching after a certain point because you're frustrated. Because I've been frustrated watching videos. So I'm like,
these motherfuckers don't get it. These dumbass. We're going to get comments. You guys, you don't understand. The country of day, the country of night.
If you go back and look at the map, it makes more sense.
Have you guys even been paying attention? Are we even watching the same show? I had a comment like that once.
Okay.
I dare you to watch as much TV as we do, and you tell me if you can catch up with everything. Anyway, this show's really good. We're going to catch on next one.
Thank you for being here.
Episode 16.
13億1000万全部。
観察する意味もあって、そして話を持ちかければ必ず乗ってくる。
Three dumb fucks.
Fucking Three Stooges over here.
ここにハマった。
Hook, line, and sinker.
残り30ゲームもある。体勢が消してしまうとは。
You may get overconfident. Could you somehow maybe like take money back? Because they got all in their ATM now. Could they just smuggle that cash back over into the other ATM?
Yeah.
Is that a possibility?
最大31億動かせることだよね。
結論から先に言うわ。
You're always blunt.
手にできる金額は。あれ、本当だ。
Yeah. Damn.
厳密にはマイナスになるダウトはできない。それにしても、私たちの勝つ可能性はゼロなのよ。
We have to buy the other people off. We just have to buy the other people off.
作戦を知る敵をどうそそのかすのよ。もはや夜の国の勝利は確定的。こんな状況。
We buy them out somehow.
あんたらがチームをどん底に叩き落としたんだ。
それから3人は事の次第を秋山さんに。
一つ聞かせてくれ。チームのためにやったことなのか？
もちろんそれは。
No.
僕は自分のためにやった。
Thank you. Let's not bullshit.
自分が儲かることしか考えていなかったんだ。
お前らは
Yeah.
まあ、その。
Yeah.
自分が儲かることなんて考えていなかった
Probably. Come
と
on,
言
man.
えば嘘。
Yes, you would be.
それを聞いて安心したよ。
あんた話聞いてた？こいつら自分だけ儲けようとして。
Right. So the other people on the other team might put themselves first.
自分のためにやったとわざわざ不利になることを言った。
So the other people on the other team.
そう言わせた。
Yeah.
まだ救いがある。それに、こいつらを殴ったところで、チームを勝たせるために何のプラスにもならない。
Correct.
だが、まだまだ起死回生の策はある。
Jalen Brunson.
Don't doubt them when they're down 40 points. They're gonna make that 50-point comeback.
Oh, they're not gonna tell us.
おお、そうか。
Yeah, of course. They're not gonna tell us.
この作戦秋山さんじゃなきゃ。
Yep.
昼の国5000万をゲットしました。
見なさいよ。
They're overconfident.
Yeah.
だから5000万取られた。
Very smug.
はーい。
あいつ俺を騙したやつだ。
それじゃ、行くとするか。
Game time.
そのトランクの中身が空だってこと。19億1000万もの大金を運ぶように、うちの
That look.
と気づかず誰にも話さずにいると思ったがつまんねえ。夜の国 ATM に42億。昼の国 ATM は0。100% お前らに勝ち目はない。
You're right. You're right. Yep. But
のんきだな、お前。真実を教えてやろう。
this is probably a lie.
100% 確定した。
Guaranteed.
言ってんだお前。どうやっても俺らの。
He really getting under their skin.
夜の国 ATM に入っていないんだ。
何言ってるんだ。
He lying.
19億1000万は夜の国 ATM。
It's called liar game. What do you mean?
はったりか。はったり。苦し紛れの策。ありません。秋山はゲームのもう。
Yeah, literal blind spot. Yep.
あんたんとこの3人は確認したんだぜ。置いてあった現金。
Oh my God.
He's
Brother.
sweating.
だが ATM には入れずに、とある場所に隠した。お前らの作戦はすでに。
よくもまあそんな手任せを。実に大胆なはったりです。
That's funny.
ゲームが終わったら事務局は慌てるだろうね。何しろ現金が19億1000万も足り。
This is crazy.
ATM のデータをたどれば、この金を最後に引き出したのはお前ら。つまりお前らは19億。
They're gonna go after your ass.
状況は飲み込めた。負けるのは俺たちじゃない。100% お前たちなんだよ。
This guy's not smart enough to realize the only reason he's telling you this is because you're actually still winning and he's just trying to trick you. Or else he wouldn't tell you this information.
この最悪の状況をひっくり返すと。
俺がヘマしたってことがバレたら何されるか。
Oh.
横谷にか。
Yup.
チームの仕組み、横谷の脅威を言えば、お前を救う。
横谷は揺るぎない支配者だ。
We know.
いいカモだと思ってたんだ。
互いに票を入れ合おう。そうすればみんなが同票で並び。
Yeah, he got to all of them, I'm sure.
5000万あります。あなたが入れるはずの5票。
Damn.
ください。
Jeez.
和田に入れる約束してるし。
無視すればいいじゃないですか。
Easy peasy.
騙し合いのゲーム。
He did this to everybody.
票を打った。俺は第1回の開票結果を見て度肝を抜かれ。
His is just gonna be. Yeah.
これは
Damn.
人間なんて所詮欲望には勝てない。
残り9回は取り決め通りお互いに投票し合うんだ。
But now it doesn't matter because he's already got that lead.
一度裏切っているのだ。
さらに2000。
I don't like the way he popping up like that.
Yeah, why is he holding it? Just unzip it normal, brother. Like,
そして
and then looking up at him like that.
が発表された。
ってことはあなた方の誰かが脱落するってこと。
Good luck.
ゲームは拮抗した状態で進み、横谷の票が俄然意味を持ってきた。横谷、票を売ってくれ。
Oh my god.
1000万なら売りましょう。どうします？
No. Fuck it.
クライパス。横谷は完全にゲームの支配者だった。
I think you'd be better off losing and just being in debt to the guy.
持ち金全額に加え退職金前借りしてさらに1000万払うとの年商。
God damn.
つまり中立は1000万プラスでゲームを。
見ましたか？僕は捨て身で献身する者には相応の見返りを与えます。
That's some bullshit.
僕もその人を救います。その代わり忠誠心に
I will destroy you.
全力で地獄に落とします。
俺たちはここまで2億の借金を負っている。
Jesus Christ.
俺たちとまるで同じだ。俺らのグループもね、あるプレイヤーが大
She gonna say it was now.
ゲームを支配し、全マネー
それってお前か？
いや、
Yeah.
あの女の子。
She's ruthless, brother.
ライアーゲームは嘘つきのゲームでは正直でいられるかを試されているゲーム。
He's recruiting for the cult.
昼の国のボスはそういう人間だ。俺たちの仲間になることがお前が助かる唯一の道だ。
Yeah, I do this speech with everybody. All the other seven of them.
Just the three that tricked his three, I thought.
Oh, okay. That's I guess you could just. Yeah.
おかしいだろ。向こうのトランクは空だって分かってるじゃねえか。
He.
の中身は空です。
It's a token of good faith.
疲れた。
疲れたじゃねえだろうが。
Dude, calm down.
それよりバンダナさんは夜の国を裏切ってくれそう。
I like how she's holding it.
バッチリ。
Bandana san.
確定の目を潰しただけに過ぎない。ここからが大変なんだ。
Yeah, because the other guy's gonna catch on this.
なるほど。運ばせられるのは23億が精一杯ってことね。
Right. Yeah.
プラス3000万。ところが、お前らには2回
Right. So you're gonna have to keep playing.
に ATM に42億あると分かっているから、高い頻度でダウと1億を
Yep. Correct. Yep.
ずっとダウと1億をコールするんだ。向こうのトランクは 100%。
So it's gonna go to them again. Yeah.
本当だ。ひっくり返ってる。
だから秋山さん、さっき相手のトランクが空なのに。
I see. I thought it was the.
でもさ、バンダナは夜の国 ATM の残高が17億しかないと思ってるわけだ。
Oh, now you want to be smart and think about things?
裏切り者は一人だけにするつもりはない。あとの2人にももちろん交渉。
Ah, right. Okay.
2人を説得するのはさほど難しくない。難しいのは横谷に気づかれないように進む。
Yeah, that's the hard part.
角田さんを騙した人が検査官として登場。秋山さんが検査ルームに入り、
説得成
お前らは金を運んだことまだ誰にも言ってないっていう設定なんだからな。
Yeah, dumbasses.
さ優しくしろ。
Go sit in the corner. Go stand in the corner.
Yeah.
よそよそしく。よそよそしく。
変ですね。
What's gonna be his counter?
Yeah, I just feel like we're gonna have 10 episodes of just. Well, now we're gonna do this. No, he's gonna do this. Because he should be thinking many steps ahead. That's what makes him so amazing.
Right.
He might think steps ahead, but I think Akiyama might be a little quicker on the rebuttal. You know, he's a little more intuitive and like, all right, we got fucked. All right, we're just gonna do this now. Here we go.
It's definitely. Also, he had the advantage that he has over his people, his team is love. Like essentially, like they like him more. They trust now more because he's a good person versus the fear and the resentment that I'm sure Yokoya's people feel towards him. So they're more, I don't want to say easy to break because clearly the greed naturally of those three dum-dums broke them. But
big old dum-dums.
Their conscience is still there and they're not as tied to fear. Yeah. So
he said, I probably couldn't say I wasn't thinking about myself.
Sometimes they show the numbers on screen and I'm reading the captions, but I'm not actually looking at the numbers that they're putting up there. But I get it, I guess.
I get it enough to understand what they need
what's
to do.
going on. Yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah, to an extent. Because they got their third party account where they're keeping the certain amount of money.
Yeah, they just need they need to get it back into the other. That's what I was like. There's got to be a way to just like return a bunch of this money to the other ATM or whatever to the other side.
Yeah, because there, even though Country of Day smuggled the money, the people who took it out of the account were Country of Night players.
Yeah, so they took the money.
So if it's missing, they're going to be the ones who have to pay it back.
Yep.
Even though it's not technically missing.
That was a good lie. That was a good lie. That was a good one.
So they were
I love what the dude was like. What? Yokoya's the best.
I was curious how they didn't show it, but the way the guy in the bandana was reacting in the room that they can all see was like very animated. So it'd be interesting. It would have been interesting to see Yokoya, looking at that and thinking, oh, is he getting manipulated right now? Which he probably already is anticipating.
That's why you might be picking up these subtle signs, maybe. Yeah. You might be picking up the subtle signs.
But I will say, everybody in the room in his side is always afraid of him. So in terms of like reading them and them looking nervous, it might not be as obvious to him that the people on his side look a certain way. But on the other side, they over there cheering after you fucking.
She made a good point. Like, hey guys,
you just doubted 100 million, or they just doubted 100 million, and we did have 100 million, and they got money. So why are we celebrating? Yeah.
It'll be interesting. I'm assuming something's going to happen. I mean, something's going to happen that for some reason they're still going to want to play the game. I don't know. Because obviously, I don't know. Maybe. Well, no, the anime is apparently the manga is pretty decently long. So I feel like,
Well, I know he mentioned that they're still $100 million in debt, like all the people from the previous game.
Well, that's why they're trying to lose in this way, because they're trying to get money into their personal accounts or something. We'll just have to see what happens. But it's very enjoyable. I'm enjoying this anime a lot. I'm invested.
Yeah.
I was invested then, but I'm definitely invested now.
Yeah.
Anyways, let us know what you thought, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you for being here.